Good morning. In keeping in mind with the last couple vids that I did, all of the stuff that we all know that's going on, and feeling as though we're waiting for some kind of shoe to drop. This is off of Steve Quayle's website. Take it for what it's worth, but here's all there is, and I found it in two different places now this morning. I had seen it last night, and then with I picking up on what I'm picking up on, it came to mind. Army to be deployed to Washington State for 3 years and must be relocated there in 90 days. And this is the read. Steve, my nephew, 40 years old, serves in the Army. Last night he received calls and has to be in Washington State in 3 months and expects to be there for 3 years. The way I look at it, they'll have him there through the next election and all the evil that will happen between now and then. Washington is up to something. And that's all that there was there. So that's all the confirmation that I got on that, and it's in two different places. So then let's keep in mind that Oakland, California is one of the biggest port cities, and here, let me just read the gist of it off of Wiki, of course, and I'm looking at the map. Located a major west coast port city and the busiest port for the San Francisco Bay and all of Northern California. So the port in Oakland is a huge infrastructure asset to us. So keeping that in mind, what the supposed deployment to Washington, Oakland, California, and Northern Cal being the busiest port from all of San Francisco Bay and Northern Cal, and then we jump over to this other bit that I'll slide in at the end here. Oakland is holding a gay pride deal on Labor Day weekend, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I didn't want to go searching too much, you know, but here we go. Oakland Pride is Northern California's second and one of America's most diverse LGBTQ pride celebrations. The one-day pride celebration, Sunday, September 1st, will welcome 50,000 attendees who will enjoy multiple entertainment stages. Oh, and I'll bet they will. Featuring world-class artists, DJs, and over 100 food and bevs and information booths. Children's play areas. Oh. And on and on. I don't want to say any more about the headliners or who's going to be there. That's all I want to say about that. Now, I don't have any personal animosity towards all of them letters, LGBTQ, Z, S&M, whatever. But at any rate, in keeping in mind about potential false flags, the Army going to station in Washington if this is indeed true, and Oakland Port being the busiest in all of Northern California, it's just another port that I thought should be, an area that I thought should be watched, seeing as though our whole west coast has its pants down militarily as well. You know, just trying to alert folks to what potentially they should be watching. I'm not trying to bring fear or anything like that into anybody's lives. It really is not going to matter where we're at in these times to come. The only time it'll matter where we're at in here and in here. The rest of this is linear passing, and that line's coming to an end. I just want to say real quick that I will try and comment on the other two vids I did in the middle of the night, and any I may receive off of this vid. I'm having a hell of a time responding to comments. The only thing I can do is make my own comments on my own vids. I haven't had a problem with that, but to respond to comments, I'm having to reboot a bunch of times. Last night I had a lot of trouble on the computer, but we were pulling in a 600 plus kilometer per second solar wind. So who knows? I'll stay in touch. I'll be out today. I plan to be sitting down here straight through now, as it seems it needs to be where I can watch for my family's safety, mine, and whoever else's may tune in. God bless you all. Take care. Have a good day. Stay smart.